Boy, you're ready now, right?
Finally.
Finally. Well, you always have a problem with something.
I only have a problem with you. Really, truly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, welcome to the 2 for 2 podcast. I'm your host, Rivers, here today with some of my good friends. Banks is here. We got Infinite here. Tom is here. And we got a special guest today. Special guest. Just one of our, she's I guess, a friend of the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anymore.
How you doing? This is we got MILAN JAII.
MILAN JAII.
MILAN JAII.
London.
Right, London. Damn, I make it sound like I don't know you.
That sound like money.
Yeah,
Money, right?
Sound like money.
sound
Facts.
good to me. How you doing today, though?
I'm good. Glad to be on the show.
Good, good.
First time I'm on a podcast, so
For
forgive
real?
me if I.
Oh, that's
don't
all
know.
right. You come to the
For-
come to the kick it. Come to the
Alright.
kick it. You having fun today? We got a lot of shit to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here to pod today. I ain't know about you.
You
Let's
the
go.
Oh.
What?
If you had a pot, I had a gas.
Lot of mercy.
What's going on? How y'all doing? How y'all weekend was? Everyone had a good weekend?
Nice.
Yeah.
Relaxing.
Um,
Naldo, how your weekend was?
Family weekend for me.
Chill.
I was with my grandmother, my old lady. That was a movie.
This weekend could be a different movie, but last weekend was chill.
You got a birthday? You got a birthday coming up. Birthday boy.
Oh, your birthday?
Yeah. And he got a birthday a week after mine.
You.
We Virgo
Nobody,
niggas.
nobody cares.
Virgo
Alright,
niggas.
yeah. I don't care. To be honest with you. What you doing though for your birthday?
I'm not going to talk about that in the podcast. We'll save that for another time.
Yeah.
Son.
That'll put us another rating zone.
Lord.
Oh Lord. But yeah, you sound like I'll be there.
Huh?
Sound like I'll be there.
Say no more. Say no more.
Yeah,
You know what? You know what Blast invite. You don't try that shit. Yeah, we got some good topics today. Good music came out last week. I was pretty excited about that.
We've been waiting on that.
Can't wait to talk about that. Donda, we got Donda out. CLB, Certified Lover Boy. Yeah, I want to know what your opinion is on Donda.
Okay,
Highly
so
anticipated Kanye West album.
I was like watching what do you call it? The release.
The lives,
The
live
release
listening
party
parties.
thing.
Yeah.
Didn't sit. Okay. Okay, hold on. I mean, okay, no. Me watching it, and I'm like, okay, I just don't get what he trying to put out there. So by the time it's the album reaches, like from what I see in the visuals, I don't want to listen to it. I mean, in my opinion, I mean, if you got up a song on there named Don the Chant, I ain't gonna click it. Okay, I ain't gonna click it.
It gives you like evil vibes.
Yeah, no, it don't sit well with me, bro. Like, okay, I see he was mimicking like his house, supposed to be his childhood house
Yeah,
or whatever.
where he grew up.
Like, bro, I know they had a cross on it. Like, I trying to figure out why you walking on stage like on fire. Like shit like that to me just.
It's
Yeah.
Shit like that to me just don't.
it's musical art.
That's what you call it, musical art.
Yeah, that's what he was.
Yeah,
That's
that
what he
was-
was going for.
I guess.
What they call
See,
that?
you can
Yes,
call
but-
it musical art because you're a major fan.
No,
I'm telling you,
it ain't.
you're not gonna be
I-
biased, yeah. You're not
Hey.
gonna be biased.
What
I
you,
ain't got nothing to do with being a fan. You could tell
what you,
what
what
it
you,
is.
what you got to realize,
I get-
but Kanye, he kind of deep. So it's more so like how, you read certain books and be like, okay, this the deeper meaning behind it. Like his mind seem like it's always in that zone,
Understood.
So I guess he's saying it might take a while for some folks to catch up, and whoever on that level get it.
Thanks. You get a chance to listen to it.
No, not at all. To be honest,
I don't
I
know why
was-
he's doing music podcasts. We used to just come in here and talk with women all day.
I mean,
That's
okay.
all you want to do.
Talk with guys.
I was,
Yeah,
I
that's all
was,
you want to
On
do.
top of woman, eh?
I was trying to listen to Certified Lover Boy. So Donda there wasn't really like
Certified Lover Boy. That sound like your title,
Yeah, so but it ain't. It let me down. To be honest, it did let me down.
Certified lover boy.
Yeah, I feel like Drake could do much better.
I mean, hold
I
on. Let's
feel
don't
you
go there. Let's don't get on there. Let's stick on Donda first for a
Donda,
second.
okay.
Yeah, we get
I
to say
feel you on
that.
that though. I got something to say about that.
Yeah, I got a lot to say about that.
Oh.
But I've seen some reviews about Donda. I saw something saying that he's number one in about 100 and something countries versus Drake being number one like 4 countries. So they're saying Donda is doing better worldwide versus over streams.
You think
from
it's the
Certified
production?
Lover Boy.
You think it's the production? But really, have What really?
I applaud the fact that he has his own production. I mean, he is a freaking producer. So
He didn't do his. No, he had like. Well, I could speak on that. You mind if I call you London?
No.
Would you give the album out of 10 if you listen to it so far? However
Bro,
you
so let me tell you. So it's like I can't even rate it because, okay, as I look at what each song name, I'm about to click heaven and hell. You know what I mean? I'm about to kick. There's a lot of shit on there. But now I could tell you this. It's the song with
we
the.
go to the track list. We go to the track
how much
list.
songs on the track list?
We have 26 songs on the album. 26 songs on the album.
A lot.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Right, 27 actually. 27 songs on the album. It was released first Sunday, but after the whole, what's his name? Chris Brown and Soulja Boy to do. Yeah. Kanye put out a tweet and said that Universal leaked the album without his permission. I think that's true. It could be true for two things. I don't think they were on the same track in terms of when they wanted the album to release. I'm not sure. I'm not sure that they wanted to release Sunday morning. So I think that's what happened. Two, Universal wasn't gonna let him drop the same time as Drake. And that's what Kanye was looking to do. So I don't think Universal would have chanced that, knowing like numbers and sales and stuff like that.
Yeah,
They wasn't gonna chance
they was
that.
thinking about their pockets.
Right. So that's why they released it without his permission, in my opinion.
They can do that.
Yeah, they could do that. The label of the rights to do that. They actually, as long as that album is turned in, they could release that anytime.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'm thinking everything was turned in properly on Saturday, like they said, and they released it right after, trying to get out before Drake, which would make sense.
I totally feel that part. So, I mean, the part, though, with Chris Brown and Soulja Boy. So, did y'all hear on an interview, because I heard on an interview, Soulja Boy's verse, what he played for somebody. I think it was supposed to be on remote control or something.
Remote, probably. Yeah, remote control.
Right? Yeah. And, I mean, to be honest, I was just trying to figure out, it was like he was hyping these people up, almost, making them feel like there's going to be an album, am I right?
Right.
And then it was like, he was just like, shit, like...
No, but to be honest with you, like, with albums, they have tons of songs that don't make the album.
Right.
So it's really up to the A&R. A&R makes that decision right before the album is sent in.
They don't know that. Once they send it in,
No,
it's like,
sometimes you have a lot of artists that would write a verse or they would record a verse, and they don't know if they're on the album until it comes out.
Oh, till it come out.
Yeah, that's what.
Okay,
So,
that's how I go.
like Kanye, knowing Kanye, he probably had like 50 to 100 songs for this album, and to scale that down and put that into the right format. Not everybody was going to be able to get on this album. But the whole thing with Chris Brown, he was on the album, but what they did was they just took his verse out and leave him in the background, like they
His
leave
vocals.
his vocals in the background.
Okay.
Yeah, so
So I mean, I don't see the point of getting mad because I know that's how it works for real. Like they record all the songs and then, like you said, they cipher at the last moment who's gonna be an album. He acting like Kanye sent a
Soulja Boy,
personal
right?
message. Both of them.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
They get a personal message saying, "Bro, you on my album for sure."
Right.
And then when it came
it
out,
was so like, it was guaranteed that I was gonna be on this. So how now it out now and I ain't on it.
exactly.
Especially Soulja Boy.
I think it's alleged that Kanye put out a tweet saying that Chris Brown didn't complete the verse. So that's why Chris Brown leaked his verse. He put it on the internet so everyone could see, like, mysteriously, this the verse that you say I ain't completed.
Oh.
So that was the whole thing about it.
You think he was saving them for like some sort of like remix or later single?
They might be throwaways, but I don't think he's gonna do anything with that. Like after that.
Once
To
they
be
made the
honest
cut,
with
they
you,
made the cut to be on the song.
I don't think this album is finished. You know how Kanye go.
Bro, I
So
could
like
be
a
real
part
with
two or
you.
something?
Deluxe.
Not even a deluxe. Well, this is equivalent to a deluxe or a
Because I think
double
got like
C.
a lot of part twos coming on at the end of that, right?
Right. Yeah. Like I said, the first time when it came out Sunday, it didn't have part 2 of Jail, the one with the baby on it. The baby killed that verse.
Yeah, I heard that.
Compared Jay-Z verse. Jay-Z, I didn't like that verse.
I could be real with you, bro. I had to pull up
God in my
Donda.
cell. That's a silly.
I saw when track was like 20 minutes long.
Yeah, that's it.
I saw when track was like 20 minutes long, and I thought I had pulled up some
20 minutes?
leaked stuff. So I was like, this can't be the right thing I look up.
So anyway, let me give you all my review. Saturday evening, I was wondering the same thing. I had a feeling like it would have been like a Monday, Tuesday release. But I got the notification on my phone that it came out Sunday, 12 o'clock. I was still up watching some, I think I was watching Power. Power, Raising King. Any of y'all watching that? That's a good show, by the way.
I watching that shit, dog.
Anyway.
Power?
Yeah.
That's a new 50 Cent, right?
Raising King. You don't watch Power? Wow. So yeah, I watching Raising King and I got a notification. Say to myself, you know what? I ain't even download this till the morning. Because for me, I ain't got my luxury ears on. 12 o'clock in the night, a little sleepy. I ain't trying to listen to no music.
Okay.
So I say in the morning I could download it, listen to it. Downloaded it Sunday morning. Take a listen. First song. It was the intro. Donda, 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 Donda.
No, so,
I skip it.
not my house.
Hit Jail. Jail is number 2.
You have a song named Jail?
Yeah, pretty good. Him and Jay-Z. That's the second track. Didn't like it that much, only because of Jay-Z verse on it. I think Jay-Z got to go harder than that.
Jay-Z he on more than one track on that, right?
No, you only on that Jail.
But
the
also that's
jail
what
record.
he was bumped off and then they put the baby on it or something?
No, he has both tracks on there. He has the
Oh.
part, he has Jail with Jay-Z and then
But
part
they just
2.
they just say the baby kill it better than Jay-Z.
Yeah,
Saying.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the baby verse is way better than Jay-Z.
Yeah.
But as I went through this album, I realized to myself,
I want to hear this, dog.
sonically, this album is a masterpiece. Just the sound, the production. It was everything. It's everything I expected out of the Kanye production-wise, because I know not just him. He flew in over like 30 producers to get on this album, to work on this album. So it's not only him. Production-wise, it was supreme. The music sounded great. The rapping wasn't all that to me, but Kanye, I expected a slip because he ain't been rapping really for a long time. His features, the features killed it.
So listen, yeah.
Fabio went crazy. Dirk went crazy. Deluxe, crazy. West Side Gun, all the features.
Shout
I
out
only
to-
really listened to the one with Shansia. But that's because Shansia was on it.
That's
so-
nice.
Yeah, that was
Yeah, I
nice.
like that one, yeah.
Shout out to Dirk for being on both albums. Shout out to Dirk.
Right.
Oh, you're on.
The
Okay.
baby killed it as well. To be honest with you, I really didn't see anything wrong with this album except for the rapping. I think Kanye West could have, he could have, but it's Kanye, whatever. But other than that, this was a masterpiece, to be honest with you.
I would expect that from you.
No, music-wise, I'm speaking on musically, not just like, well, this is Drake. If you compare this to Drake album, Drake album is more for the culture.
I think I get what you're saying. I don't know if you talk about them also when you talk about CLB.
Yeah, I don't want to compare the albums.
I feel what you're saying about that though. But anyway, I think when we get on CLB, I'll talk to you more about why I feel in what you're saying when you say it's a good album in terms of musically, like
Yeah,
the
the
production,
production and all that.
I feel you.
Yeah, this is what I expected from him, to be honest, production-wise. I wish it could have been a better, I guess, he had some more lyrics on there from him. But for a gospel album, a gospel rap album,
That's a gospel rock.
yeah, this is a gospel album. No cursing,
Oh,
no cursing, the content. That's the only thing that makes gospel album what they are, the content. You're speaking about God and stuff like that.
Yeah.
well, I do like what's it called? Oh God, No Child Left Behind.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, that
Yeah.
touched my soul. I only listened to that one and the one with Shansia. But like I said, I listened to that one because I could feel like, bro, he talking about God. That's what I think he talking about, right? Let me just put it out here. That's what I think he talking about. So, but when I feel that, like the voice alone, that's him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the voice alone it's amazing. Yeah.
I don't want to talk too much about the album like that. Like this. Y'all already think I work for good music. But I don't.
A&R.
I don't. Yeah, my favorite tracks on this album was Hurricane, Off the Grid for sure. Fabio was, he surprised me. Like I know he was there, but he killed that shit.
And he's a new artist too.
Hurricane is good. Off the Grid is the one with Fabio. Jonah, that's another good one too. I really like that one. Remote Control was good. Moon was good with Kid Cudi. I can't remember how Heaven and Hell was. But yeah, this is an awesome album. I don't know where to put it in terms of his discography. I still love 808s. I still got Dark Twisted Fantasy above this, so I got to give it some time first. But yeah, I was pleased. Then Friday came. All the anticipation, I could see Naldo, he already snapped his outfit. He had his outfit ready. Hey, that's the one thing with Drake now. That's the beautiful thing with Drake. When Drake dropped an album, you just feel the energy. The energy is be different.
You have no choice but to feel energy.
Yeah, the ladies were
Drake.
getting,
Like, what?
yeah, the ladies were going out. I was seeing them snapping, and there was anticipation. It was live.
Please make music last night.
Yeah, it was live. So around 12 o'clock, I stayed up to listen to this album. I said, you know what? I could try to listen to this album tonight. Because I think this had more anticipation to me than the Donda album. Because everyone knew it was on Donda. You didn't know it was coming on CLB.
Right.
Yeah, you agree with that because even so, like, yeah, we drop a couple mixtapes because I tell you, listen to a couple of tracks. So I was like, is this going to be like the tracks he dropped during the lockdown or?
Ah, right.
You see what I'm saying?
Like
I didn't really-
slide them, right?
Right.
Like
But I knew they were through with. I don't think he was going to put them on.
I thought it would add a similar tone.
I thought
He said he was dropping this album without any singles. So, yeah.
I thought thing would have been on that, the one with him and Dirk though. I really thought that would have been on that.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes,
that was hype track.
Okay, yeah. Like, why didn't you put that on that?
Yeah, I really thought that would have been on that.
But yeah, Friday, wait up 12 a.m., nothing. I was like, oh shit, this nigga pulling a Kanye on us? So nothing. Then I heard I saw on Twitter someone said it should be coming out at 2 o'clock. I think I thought about it, it made sense. So I say, fuck that. I wake up in the morning, downloaded it.
What?
Don't do that.
No, but this,
What?
No, but this Drake. So, it don't really matter what I say about it, right? The album was great. It was a great album. Rapping was phenomenal.
But
The bars was phenomenal. But I really, to be honest with you, in my mind, I wanted him to exceed my expectation of the album.
Which is true.
He didn't.
Which is true.
He stayed in his bag. I knew what I was going to expect from him from his last 3 projects. It's been the same. Like you get the culture songs, you get the rapping. To me, it seemed like going through the album. He made this album just as a diss track, to be honest with you, for Kanye, because you could tell with some of the songs, especially in the end, that it was in response to some of the things with Kanye. The 7 a.m. in Bridal Part, that's the freestyle. He went back, and you could tell he had a verse on there. He had the verse when Drake dropped. I mean, remember Kanye dropped his address. So yeah, that was on there. I was like, yeah, this album all about Kanye.
So where would you put it in terms of his discography?
His discography, I gotta let it sit for a while.
All right.
what about you?
To be honest with you.
What do think?
So when I heard it, to be honest, I didn't even know it was dropping. To be honest, that's how bad out of the loop I was.
Oh, wow.
I was so focused. Yeah, I didn't know until I saw the pictures with the girls.
Yeah.
Right, and I was like, what the hell is this? And then because everything was so focused on Kanye to me, whatever I was seeing. And so when it dropped, I was like, I played the first thing, I played the second one. So when you first listen to something, it's like it sounds the same. That was it. And I was like, bro, this sound like something I hear.
Scorpion.
Right. And
Yeah,
I'm like,
that's the type of vibe I got.
right.
Actually, yeah.
Scorpion.
Just sound the same, and like as I go, I'm like, bro, this sound like the next one. And I just was like, you say you meet your expectations. I was just hoping for something to like.
Yeah, like
When I hear, what album I like, nothing was the same.
Yeah.
Yeah,
shit is
yeah, that's a
I'm
classic.
like, bro,
that was
best.
the last album I liked from Drake. Like I really liked.
right.
Yeah.
I agree.
Everything after that, it just sound Same. To
See,
me.
I glad you said that because we had this discussion that day at work. Nothing was the same and then Take Care. I think there is two best albums, like Scorpion and The Viewers.
Which-
Never really did it.
Which album that was with Marvin's
That's
Room?
Take Care.
Yeah.
He won a Grammy off that
That
one.
was a hype album.
Yeah.
Why I couldn't be mad at Drake? Because for the past, like I say, for the past 3 albums, he's been playing it safe. Like he knows what to give you. He gave you the Afro beat. The production on this album was, thought he could have do a better job than this. And then 2, song placement. I just look at all them things when it comes to music and critiquing the album. Song placement, it just seemed like they just put the album together.
They didn't
Like
line
it all mixed up.
Yeah, that's that. Okay.
It don't feel certified. I was
It
expecting-
ain't have like a
Yeah, you can't-
vibe.
you
Like
can't-
some albums is flow.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can't.
I feel you.
You can't have an album cover with 12 pregnant emojis and you coming with this shit.
Yeah.
I can be real. It really disappointed me.
It's
for
all
Drake.
over the place.
Yeah.
I expected better from Drake. I can be real. Like you said, it didn't. I expected him to go above and beyond on this one, and it didn't do it for me. I'm sorry.
Rapping was great. The features was great. I was glad to see Wayne on there. I was glad to see
Why is
Nicki
that
on
one
there.
with me, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was glad to see a few people on there.
I like.
Wait, which one Nicki on?
Nicki on where is it? I think. Oh damn.
I like to see him and Rick Ross collab though. I like to see them collab all the time. Like their collabs always be fire to me. I don't know.
Yeah.
Where the fuck
I
is
agree.
it?
You know what I mean? Like it is always fire, but like Ross is that go-to guy. He can
Austin
always go-to
Martin music, stay
all
scheming.
that. Made Man, like
Yeah.
anything him and Ross get on. We'll just,
Hey,
I
the-
think I wouldn't know.
It was Ross was
I
on
think he was
Club
on that one.
Paradise or Trust Issues. He's on one of them.
Oh, I might be mistaken that for.
I know it was
for the
one
single.
was a track from that around that time with him and Ross together. I can't remember the name.
but once they collab, what the Bury Me in the Grave? Bury
Yeah.
Me
But
from
not
there.
that for my money in the grave.
Yeah,
Okay.
from that like anything him and Ross collab on is always quality.
Yeah, it's a
like
hit.
I must say, like that's how easy go-to person for when they collab. This can make sense.
I don't want to hear Drake in Future no more.
Oh, wait.
I could-
I feel you on
Hey,
that dress.
I-
I feel, but I'm too sexy though. Like I
mean,
try to figure.
No.
I love it, like you say,
Like
part
I
of
feel
it
like
being
it's
for
a-
the culture,
Right.
right? And something when you wear that, you just,
Yeah,
you
it's
just
a
like,
get off,
you know,
it's a get
like
off vibe.
yeah.
That's for the streets. That one for the
But
streets.
fair
right
trades
there.
though, that's what name, right?
Yeah, with Travis Scott.
Right.
I love that.
Everybody love that.
I like the
that.
TSU.
And, of course, the words.
Anyway, that's like one of the favorites.
I like girls like girls. That's a,
But I like the.
that's a nice
Yeah, I
one.
was listening on the drive, yo.
Yeah. TSU too. He got in some trouble. Well, that's Drake. He don't get in problems. Like he slide out of everything. But it was
He's a mixed Jew,
They was-
Canadian.
they was trying to bash him because he had a sample R. Kelly sample on TSU.
Yeah, they being jumping on them.
Yeah, so they was like, oh, you know, when the R. Kelly owns royalties, so anything with R. Kelly publishing or anything like that, he get any credit on any album that goes to him.
Oh wow.
And it's like, oh, you know,
Bro, I could be real, bro. Like, you know, this cancel culture thing, hey, that's a slippery slope because people is be mad, like, when these music artists do stuff for certain people. But I say, but if you be real and you look up the track record of anything, any other product you use, you wouldn't drive your car, you wouldn't buy jewelry. It's a whole lot of different things. So it's like,
for certain teams.
yeah,
yeah, so it's like, you know,
I don't even like to get in that because, like I say, that whole cancel thing is just a
it's a
I
slippery
say,
slope.
yeah, slippery in a lot of things.
Hypocrisy.
We do too. Yeah, hypocrisy.
And some people use it. Some people genuinely believe it. Some people, they just use it as a tool to get rid of people and
Oh
things
yeah,
they're
like the
vibing
baby.
with.
He was like cancel like for every minute I was seeing someone canceling, someone canceling, someone canceling. I'm
Bro,
like,
they don't cancel the stuff they need to cancel.
Right.
nah,
Like
that's
crooked
true.
politicians.
You want to call it any names? Yeah, accept that.
So would y'all
No,
get? would
I
y'all-
don't have enough money to pay for a lawyer for defamation. suit.
Okay.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah,
Yeah, bro.
file for bankruptcy on the podcast. But would y'all give the album though out of 10?
Chevy.
Yeah.
Let me give him a 6.
Drake?
6?
Yeah.
I was saying 6, 6.5.
Yeah.
My boy, he asked me the question and I hesitated like she did. And he's like 7. I was like, gee, I was going to say 6. I be real. So like, I
I
go
give
with
him
6.5.
I give him a 6.5.
I go with that.
I didn't get a chance to rate the Kanye album. But I think give it a 8.5.
Would you give it?
Yeah, 8.5. What I admired the most about the album was the rollout. That was the best rollout I've seen in terms of selling. I think he made first artist to make like 13 million doing those listening parties for Apple.
That was
So-
smart. Yeah, a lot of people were saying, "Oh, that was so smart." of him,
Yeah,
blah,
that
blah,
was
blah."
smart. Like no artist ever did that before the album come out, make money off the album. That was something phenomenal. But I expected from him. He does stuff like that. That's why, yeah, it's Kanye.
I mean, people call him like this musical genius that they name him as, right? Oh God, I just never got really in touch with. The last thing I remember listening, like really to Kanye, was "He Give Me My Nice," right? And that was before,
All the
yeah,
shuffle.
right? And that was before like all the. I think he really started going more deep into what he's put in his music. But that was the kind.
I think after my Dark Twisted Fantasy, like bro, that album, like bro, I love that album.
I sure you will know my song from the album, but I don't think I know a song
No,
from the album either. So I agree with what she's saying.
But
like,
I think his music has more to do about his evolution as a human being, more so than sticking to a template.
Right,
For
if- That was the problem. That's the difference in between Drake and Kanye album. Like if you look at it, I don't know if you're all familiar with an abstract painting. When you look at an abstract painting, you don't know what direction it's going in.
Yeah.
So I think after 808s, Kanye has always been a trendsetter in music. So he evolves every album, and I think he does a great job with that.
And I think Jay did.
I give kudos to that because, like I said, you listen to Drake and it sounds like something he
The
put up
same,
from
yeah.
years.
That's
Yeah.
I guess in that aspect, that works.
Yeah,
Well,
because
he can be a trendsetter in music because he definitely ain't a trendsetter in fashion. So
who that.
you weren't getting them Yeezy 500s.
I wouldn't bet him. You pay me some.
Yeah, we always go through the shit. Nah, I ain't dealing with it this week.
You ain't got to deal with it. I just want you to be honest.
Naldo
with
is
our
keep them
fans
receipts,
out there.
boy.
But hey, you's a lover, and that's just what it is. Don't put
Yeah.
your no good man one podcast and the next podcast. Be single.
No, but I's a good person.
I'm not disputing that.
To be
I'm not
honest with you,
disputing that.
I horrible in relationships,
I appreciate honesty.
Why you say you horrible?
Because I don't know, it just don't work out.
But you can't go in there saying you horrible.
I'm just going off my resume.
Or you horrible or they horrible.
No, he's saying he's horrible.
Now I'm saying relationship wise is be a struggle.
I can be real. I feel like for a Virgo relationship rise and the whole can be a struggle if you're a Virgo. As a
Yeah,
Virgo
because
man.
Why?
we don't
What's the
we don't like
Virgos?
people like that.
Y'all don't like people?
No, like when we
We can take losses. We can take losses,
oh,
like brushing
okay,
off our back like
Back,
that. You
yeah.
know what I mean?
Oh, well, that's a cat. So,
I don't
Capricorn.
know much but
Capricorn, you know Capricorn.
No, I mean I know much but
no,
Capricorn.
Tell us something. But
Hey, Capricorn love theyself, bro. Don't ever make the mistake. They love you.
No,
but
the
they-
thing about caps. Oh, you say if we love you,
Yeah.
I'd pretend I don't.
Yeah, that's how it
until-
go.
You know what I mean? Like
Tell
you
you
say
yourself.
Virgos don't.
Yeah, that's
like,
a Virgo thing.
No. But you saying Virgos we don't like people like that. But me as a cap, you show me that, then we on the same boat. Then I'd show you what you show me.
Oh, so
but
you
I could
give
be
us-
deep in love with you,
And I would know.
and you wouldn't know.
I know true. I
No.
don't do that.
I don't know true.
I don't feel like females can do that. Like I
Why
feel
you
like
feel that way?
I
Why
feel
you feel that way?
Y'all
some
gotta
parts
talk in the
you
mic.
gotta show me. Some parts you gotta show me your true feelings.
I could be real with you. I'm an Aquarius, and I know I'm quite good. I'm not giving a fuck. I learned at a really early age. So in my relationships, I don't try to hide it, because sometimes I might get distracted and you think I forget. So even when you think you hopped up, I open myself up to be vulnerable. And I ask you, when shit at the fan and you all in your hype, I say, you sure? I don't mind hurting because I know I get over it. But boy, when you see me, boy,
How you know you get over it?
because I didn't do it before.
Yeah. To be
You
honest
say
with
saying? Because when I ask you, you sure? And you be, oh, this one, okay. When you call back, I ain't mad at you, but just don't think it could be like how it was.
Yeah,
You say saying?
I think I master getting over people too. It's sad to
It's
say
a
this.
wall then.
Huh?
It's a wall then.
No, it ain't a wall. It's the acceptance of pain. You gotta sit. You gotta be able to sit in pain. You gotta be able to realize that hey.
So what?
I wouldn't
And
say
then when you're in a relationship too, and I always get caught up in these relationship talks.
Yeah, let's
every
sneak in.
podcast, way.
I was just thinking about
I
that.
so hate
this
this
week.
shit. Like when I think about it, but when I'm in a relationship and I
This boy is never turning this
I
ring
don't,
off.
I don't think about it as you getting accepting pain. It's just life that everything's not gonna work out as planned.
Wait,
yeah, you gotta know when you dealing with somebody,
I-
that's you dealing with two different people.
yeah.
So you bring in two worlds together.
Okay.
At some point in time, the person gonna piss you off. You gonna want to choke them.
For sure. Okay.
I could be real with you. I think, like, I was telling someone the other day, right? I say society, when it comes to love, is so weird because most people is put on airs until they feel like, boy, I got them, and then all the shit has come out. And for me, it's be like, bro, I don't be in the faking, but then it's like, you don't know where this person's vantage point is, so it's like, you ain't trying to automatically judge it. So it'd be like, okay, I could give you some real version of myself, but I still try to let you know where. But some people is to be so focused on what they want, and then they always think they have you figured out. And I always tell people, you only could see other people as deep as you can see yourself. And some people just ain't honest. They never take a good look at themselves. And when you start pushing real shit at them, it start to make them feel like, boy, I wonder if I could this, that, and other. Because then it's be certain mind games they be playing and they think it working. And then when you showing them the real, sometimes they start to
It's
feel
all
guilty.
fresh.
Right?
Yeah, he talking from experience, buddy. Hey,
Yeah, but I talking from experience, what I observe. Because, boy, for me, from when I was young, I was always in tune with relationships. Like, I watched my parents' relationship. I watched my, coming up, I had my relationships, older brother, other people around me. So I didn't see a lot of the vices. Relationships is fall into a lot of good relationship, get screwed up because of outside interference. And people just don't realize how much external influences attack on their relationship. Sometimes they friends, whether male or female, is be jealous.
Oh yeah.
You see what I'm saying? When you vibe, especially like if you find a relationship, you're all vibing, and one or two persons had a very clingy, codependent friend, and it's like, oh, they don't have time for me.
Oh, yeah.
This person take up too much time. Your boys be like, but you free coding. This girl got you trip out. Same thing with gas. It's like, bro.
that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. What our relationships is for this Jai right there.
Yeah, I wouldn't hear. I was waiting for him to wrap up. So I
Yeah,
could say that.
we can't wait on
Yo,
that.
but-
We can't wait on that.
So okay. So our
God
question-
made me to be single.
That was Thomas for the record.
But, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, let's say your take on this, madam.
Okay, you want my take on what relationships like on the whole?
How do you enter
No,
a
because
relationship?
to be honest with you, I love the idea of being in love with someone and relationship wise. It's just figuring out in a relationship. It's been so difficult, especially when you have people that I wouldn't say they don't have the right mentality about relationships.
Emotional maturity.
Right.
Everyone will be in love, but everyone
So,
ain't emotionally
I know
mature.
y'all had a factor about women being more mature than men. A lot.
yeah.
Sometimes.
It
Yeah.
ain't, see, it's different types of maturity.
Right.
See,
you know?
you have a women are mature. Some women are mature in a certain way, but they ain't always emotionally matured.
Which is true.
And some men aren't either, so I don't want to
Which
make
is
it
true.
seem.
But speaking, like I say, what I would say on relationships, I've learned, like you say, through personal experience, it takes, I think, learning a person. Speaking of my relationship now, even though you've known someone for like many years, but it's like when you get into a relationship now, I learn in your habits, my habits. Especially when you have someone who both have strong personalities, it's like,
Talking in the mic. please.
oh, sorry. So you have someone who both has strong personalities, it's like sometimes, boom.
Yeah.
So, like, I could be a toughie. I'm not gonna lie. I could be a toughie. He could tell you I was a toughie. I ain't gonna lie. Like, when I want to prove a point, it's fire. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. It's fire. It's like, boom, on my mouth. But,
Yeah, all John gotta do is go cook for you.
you say what?
All you gotta do is go cook for you.
But
I see the meals.
sometimes, though, at first, I think I saw him kind of being on the level I was on, right? But I think as he learned me, it's like he had a plateau now. So when I like that, he like, okay, yeah,
Oh,
all right.
yeah.
And so it works now because when I on 10 and he stay like on 7 or something, by the time I say that walk back and cool off, it's like, okay, so then we're eating. So, you know, so I think, like I say, it takes learning somebody.
Right.
And that's something I think you just have to accept when you talk about you want to be with someone for the long term.
Yeah.
Now, I just go back on where you say, what you terrible in relationships?
Yeah,
I feel like
that's my track record.
I get it, but I
And
feel like,
I could put a lot of it too on the people I choose.
well, okay.
But what you
Sometimes-
willing to change though?
Some,
See, you had you the first step. You acknowledge it.
yeah.
But now what you willing to
I just work on myself every day,
Yeah.
brother.
That's what you's a real brother, you know.
But we ain't gonna get into that.
But
today.
everybody
So-
ain't real like you.
We don't have the time for that. As
Yeah,
well.
I feel you, bro.
That brings me to my question now. What does a woman bring to the table in a relationship, and can it equal up to what a man brings to the table?
Well, I don't feel like a man and a woman should be equal to anything brought to the table. This is just my view because,
Preach.
this is my view because I grew up with my dad.
Right?
So as I watch my dad, I have a mother figure in the home.
Mm-hmm.
He pays for everything.
Okay, hold on. Hold
Nothing
on.
is.
Hold on. Your dad get that coin, right?
No. I'm just speaking from what I've seen
Go
growing
ahead.
up.
Mhm.
Like, I don't see him asking
For
Mr.
help.
For nothing. You know, everything is just him. He do it. So my mentality, I don't want to go into a relationship thinking, okay, my man got to put everything over there because I didn't see what my daddy doing. But mind you, I have it in my head because I'm like, bro, I mean, I don't mind being in the type of situation my daddy got going on. But life ain't like that.
Right.
So in terms of, like I say, bringing stuff to the table, I do feel like me and my current relationship, we talk about it a lot moving forward. I do feel like I say, a man should bring more. And let's just talk about an example, bills.
Mm-hmm.
So we talk about, the head bills that we talk about, like light,
Right.
all them other stuff. And he mentioned, okay, like all them stuff covered. And then look to me, I feel like, okay, if I put grocery in the house here and there, I guess pay the cable bill here and there once in a while. But if me and you on the same level, in my mentality, like I said, as a cat, if me and you pushing the same thing, it's hard for me to
shitting
give you
on
that.
the nigga.
Huh?
Yeah,
It's
you
hard for
don't-
me to give you that,
you don't
bro.
got the same respect,
Then
right?
if we here,
Let's be
then we
honest
here.
with it.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So I can't. That's just me. And mine, like I said, as a toughie like that, and I'm no soft person. So in order for me, like I said, to give you that, you gotta show me, or you gotta be on top of me. You know what
Okay,
I mean?
well, I respect that, and I respect the fact that you open mind to the fact that every situation is not going to be like your father's own. The fact that
Right.
he brings a lot more to the table than most men, because he's a successful man. You're going to have some relationships or some people you meet. You might meet at the same level, and one person might elevate more than the other. I kind of feel as if I'm in a relationship, me as a man, if I am making more money than my woman, I front more of the bills. Like
Of
she say,
course.
she handles the little minuscule things. No, not minuscule,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
smaller things like rent. I mean, grocery,
Hello, rent?
grocery,
You
or
might-
stuff like that. I
You
handle
might
the
pay
big
for
bill.
one gym membership 1 month for him.
Oh, I did do that.
I see
I
they
did that
talking
before.
about right there.
Got it.
I got it. Hey, I'm looking
I
out
did
for
do
you.
that
though.
stuff like see, but then like I
Come
said, I
on,
see
they
you
looking
doing
out
something
for you,
like
buddy.
that.
Good boy.
But let's just say, I feel like even if we're making the same salary, once we're on the same page and we have a goal, if we know that, okay, at some point I see you as my wife, right? If I'm thinking in this mindset, we didn't sit down, we didn't discuss goals, futures for us, and you want to get married and all that, I would say to you, okay, baby, this is what we'll do. We'll use my paycheck to cover most of the bills.
Okay.
And we use your paychecks for like lifestyle purposes and savings in terms of like if we're trying to save towards a down payment for a home, our wedding, whatever it may be. And then we also factor in the
Wait.
fact that we want to have kids.
You say you're gonna use my paycheck to.
You can't use no woman paycheck for nothing, bro.
Hold on, wait.
Nothing.
You say he's gonna use my paycheck to
You
pay
got
for
it.
the wedding?
No, I say savings. Some sort of savings. It don't have to be the only.
my wedding?
It don't have to be the only source of
I'm supposed
savings.
to be paying my nothing. My wedding.
Yeah, but
Me.
you can't use no woman paycheck to do shit.
I think sometimes a lot of people, they fall into a certain trap, whereas they don't look at what their immediate situation is, and they come in with this generic. Some people come with a generic template, and a lot of times people, they communicate, but they don't communicate effectively. So like I say, it's like you got to know what your situation is and how to work it.
Yeah,
Because
all it-
ain't
yeah.
everyone coming from the same economic place,
Right.
and develop, and like I say, emotional development, all these things. So, you know, sometimes with people, they so hype up for relationship, they move in together, start doing stuff, and they ain't even never really talk about, like, bro, what you want, what I want, this, that, and other. And it's like, it's a figure out as we go along type vibe, and it's clashing. So it's like, it's so nuanced, because the way I look at a relationship, depending on what it is, it's like, bro, I look at it like this, right? If we both doing something, at certain points, you might be high, I might be low. And then it's like, you know, as this unit, sometimes you might have to,
Talking to the mic.
you might have to fill in that role, because your partner may be sick, they may go through some emotional experience. And so as a partner, you ain't just looking at the money. So sometimes what you got to put in is that emotional or that spiritual and mental energy, compassion, all these different factors. You see what I'm saying?
That ain't happening in a lot of relationships. So
Yeah, I know.
So
But
that's a fallacy.
But back to like what you said with your dad, right? That still didn't answer my question.
What's your
What?
question?
Okay, you said what all your father brings to the table in terms that he covers all bills. Let's just say your mother or the motherly figure, what she's bringing now that he's doing all that.
No, so on that end where he covers everything, I could tell you for a fact, he don't miss no meals, bro. His clothes straight, everything for work straight, and his day goes smoothly.
Okay, so it's back on that video we sent in the group.
No, you getting back on the video.
Okay,
Go ahead.
like I said,
You
okay.
get-
It
I
was, a
get
video,
it,
it was a
man.
video similar to what we're talking about now. He says that the man covers all the bills, and the woman replied basically almost saying the same thing that you said, right? In regards to meals and all that. The man responded and said he could pay for me to do those things. So, in technicality, what does the woman still bring to the table? Because I can pay for that.
But
What
we-
does she bring that I can't pay for?
But I'm thinking, okay, you have a maid, but I just think it's better, it's different in a mindset where you have someone who you share love with
The
doing these
essence,
things for you.
yeah, the essence of a woman in your home.
Yeah, you know,
That's unmatched.
she makes it a home.
Understood.
Now, I could have a home and make it clean it, but now you go home and it still don't feel like a home because you don't have that, like you say, that essence,
Yeah.
that woman that's there, you know, like, I think it's different because we have housekeepers. They come, they go, and then what?
That feminine principle, like when you talking about,
My personal opinion on that is, if a man at a certain age have to ask what a woman will bring to the table, he ain't really understand women yet. Because that's something you don't even have to, like, you don't have to ask that or try to figure that out.
But you looking forward to your woman to bring something to the
But-
table?
No, I mean, you supposed to know in essence what a woman bring. Not nothing, I ain't even
No,
talking
we're
about nothing.
talking about a real woman. We ain't talking about these scallywags.
Yeah,
hey,
of
would you have
course.
some,
Hold on.
But I feel, go ahead.
Hold on.
Too much of us trying to
No,
talk at the
no,
same
no,
time. Go
because
on.
he got a lot of questions, right? Naldo? So, in your aspect, you know, your relationship, what's your perspective on what a woman should bring to the table?
Well, for me, it's I had the place. I just need honesty, loyalty. I want to be willing to build with me,
Okay.
so we can build our empire together. And I can need my sex on time.
Oh, jeez.
Definitely, I can need that. That's automatic. And I feel as if, let's just say we get married today or tomorrow, I still need my sex on time. That don't change,
Yeah, but, okay, you said y'all ain't married yet.
right?
Y'all ain't married yet. So, let me not say I find it a problem, but you saying that it's like you making demands, you gonna need, yes, sex on time, right? You ain't married, this ain't your wife now, let's be
Right,
honest, let's be
right.
honest.
Mhm.
And your demands is, one of your demands you said you gonna need your sex on time. So,
You need that little thing.
you know, so, oh, I had to
No, I didn't say that.
Okay.
hey, he ain't speaking for the.
No, sorry. Okay, so my thing is, and that I just hear a lot of dudes, you know, when women ask them for stuff, you know, sometimes they little like, I don't want to say hesitant, but you got some dudes are there, but this girl always no, but she always need this, and then you got some dudes who want throw it on the girl, like, yeah, you got that, right? But here's this, the demand for sex to me is like, why? Okay,
Yeah, go ahead, speak your
hold
mind.
on.
I would hear this.
Hold on. Like, don't, I feel like I shouldn't be pressured
to have sex with me on the
When
regular.
I think it goes
Talking to
both
the
ways.
mic.
Sorry about that. I think it goes both ways, but the pressure to me when y'all demand sex is like, and I ain't speaking for nobody. The pressure to me when y'all demand sex is like, y'all putting something over your head or something. Because the way you said it is like, what if she don't give you it on time? Then what?
I have something to talk about in regards to this too.
What if she don't give you it on time? Then what?
Okay, I being fair in any relationship I'm in. If I don't get sex on time or something, let's just say anything I really crave or is important to me, I sit down and I have a conversation with her. Hey, baby. Because she has to know how I tick, how I work. This is how we're going to be compatible or how we're going to find out what works for us.
Okay.
I love this. I love the fuck, baby. Sex is important to me. This is something that's going to help us become stronger.
This is something's going to help us become stronger.
Yes.
Yeah.
If I'm lacking sex from my woman, where else should I get sex? Should I go someplace else and seek it? Or that should be a part of your, I don't know.
I mean, I don't know from a male perspective because I know y'all just be on a different tip when it comes to that.
Let me ask you a question. I don't want to ask too much of a personal question, right? But the way you speaking, it ain't seem like you have too much of a high sex drive. You speaking to someone who have a high sex drive. Well,
Oh,
the way
you don't feel like I have a high
seem-
sex drive?
No, him.
Oh.
Him.
That's what I'm saying. Well, first off, we can find us out
So-
for me dating if we compatible. This is where dating is very important. Because for my dating you, I get them boys to you, baby. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't at the place. You don't even gotta cook. You can buy me bamboo, Kentucky.
But that's where you go wrong.
Why?
That's where you go wrong. Why, as a male, why would you focus more on sex than she don't even have to cook? My thing is, my perspective is, the things you need to be looking at, you want to check about.
No.
Why wouldn't you want a wife, someone who would be your wife one day? Why wouldn't you care if they could cook or not?
Baby, we can work on us cooking later. I can need my sex.
Oh, God.
See, I have no problem working on things together, and I don't have no problem communicating. But like I say, for me going on a date, I'm gonna let you know these are things that are important to me. Some men need a woman who could cook and clean. I can cook and clean for myself, or we can learn, or I can teach you how to cook the things that I like, as well as I can teach you the things I like sexually.
Man, y'all think men getting out that getting an excuse off?
So yeah.
You think men getting an excuse off that they don't feel like having sex? Like, just you go to your man or, one of our girls come to us and be like, hey, I want some. We could get that excuse off, like, not tonight, I feel like.
Oh, you mean,
I just
like,
I just want
females,
chill
we
tonight,
could-
yeah.
Oh.
We could get that off? No, right?
Nope.
Exactly. The first thing is pop up,
You fucking someone else.
have to be.
No,
Who's that up there?
you have a point. You have a real point, I ain't gonna lie.
But
You
I
have
don't
a
care
point. You have a
how
point.
I don't
No,
care
that's
how
just
tired
because
you
I-
are.
Sorry.
As a man, you can't get that off too much. You see what I'm saying? So even if you ain't feeling that person and you really ain't trying to have sex with them, you can't express that. You gotta suck that up and fuck.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, as a man, I would do that.
We know that. We know that. You ain't taking no.
That's true.
I mean,
Yeah,
I don't know.
That's true.
So you being
that's
so
fine.
that's you not being fair then, because you're saying to me now I shouldn't voice so much I love sex, but then if I deny it,
No, we talking about, first of all, the topic was what a woman brings to the table.
Right.
Now, though, from what I hear, it's like, oh, yeah, it's making a point. My point, now, though, and even off the record, you were saying sex come forth to you.
Fought in a relationship.
Yeah, you say come forth.
Oh, I didn't even know
Okay.
y'all had
Because
like
the
a.
point was, I feel like he was putting it first.
no, it ain't gotta be first.
I didn't even know y'all had a totem pole. I know y'all had a list. Y'all was listening
he
shit.
I'm like, fought.
No, I'm saying in a relationship, okay, sex is the number one thing. Not to be fucking got a relationship. I need to be able to trust you.
Oh, okay. I forgot you said the
I need you to be, someone who's loyal, honest, someone I could build with. You know what I mean? Someone, let's just say today or tomorrow I get sick, I could leave you with the load until I get myself together. Let's just say,
But
can
you know,
hold
if they
on.
get sick, they're gonna need to know how to cook.
Me super. I asked you to eat.
You just
Because
gonna
you-
fuck. You gonna fuck on this
But
dying
if you
bed.
sick, you ain't got no strength, you ain't got no energy. So
Always feed me, baby. Yeah, always feed me. I can't. But sex is important to me. I can't speak for every gentleman, but
I think for
if
most
a man
gentlemen,
is not having
men
sex
is.
with his woman on a consistent basis, she's gonna think
I
she's
could-
fucking
So-
somebody else.
I
What's
could be
your-
real with you.
what's
Do
your-
not make me feel like sex is a privilege for me. Because the way I look at it, especially me together, boy, if you ready for this and I want to give it to you, right? It's a problem. You can think whatever you want to think. This something we have for each other. You ain't just saying nothing what you giving me extra.
Yeah, but you gotta look at women. Women look at sex more.
Like, bro,
that's more of like
Deeper
something.
connection.
Yeah, that's more something
Bro,
prestige to them.
yeah, it is prestige to it. Because if I ain't giving it to no one else, you ain't giving it to no one else, right? Who you saving it for? That's my question.
Because Jesus ain't coming to
You
take
say, Jesus can't get none of my pussy, bro.
So Banks, you live with a girl, right? How much time you expect to fuck a week? Like you and your girl live together. How much time you expect to have sex a week? Let me hear this number.
For me,
All right, how much days out of the week then? Out of them 7 days?
well, okay, first off, you know every week is not going to be the same.
I
But
asked
catch
you a
me,
question.
on a good week, I'd say 4 to 5. 4 to 5.
Wait, I said,
Nah, I do
'Cause
bad.
I want to be considerate of my female. I will make sure that
I
she
could be-
ain't thinking, "What a this nigga trying to kill me every day." So
I was thinking you to say 6.
that,
If we
Seven.
can, if we
Oh,
can,
like 10.
if we can get 6 or 7, I'll take it. But I want to be fair in terms of like give you, No. That's a week. That's a week.
hey, you might as well make
we
that
over there
your
like,
job
what
if
the
you got
fuck?
some time a day.
No,
You
A
might
day?
as well make a movie, make a couple movies.
I'm older now, right?
Start OnlyFans.
I'm older now, so for me, I will make sure my woman get her situation first. Make sure she climax first, because once I get me mine, I might go sleep. So it ain't gonna be no 4 or 5 hours a day. Catch me
wait,
2 to 3.
it ain't like you coming in like, oh, give me this. Like that shit should happen organically. So
Yes.
sometimes it might happen off a romantic tip. Sometimes I might just be feeling dirty all day and start sending you stuff before I reach.
Hold on, I have a
buddy.
question for
Prime.
you. I'm glad he said that. I
Hey,
have a question
buddy.
for you. So, if you're in a relationship with someone, shouldn't y'all be compatible sexually as well? And to you?
Agreed. Mhm.
And like he says, if y'all are compatible sexually, it should just go off a chill vibe.
Just a
and
vibe.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
some people still, even though I might be sexually attracted to you, I might not have high sex drive. So that could be the
You know,
problem too.
you know what is affected too? How some people brought up and they taught to view sex. So when you come with that energy,
Oh, fuck
they
that
be
shit.
like, oh, you just want me for my body? You just,
No.
like, no.
everybody, as young adults or whatever, young teenagers, is curious about sex. Everybody, I'm sure of that. I's a hard boy. I wanted to have sex when I was like 10. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know why. I just always like sex. Before I never thought I like sex. I don't know.
I always tell a story, right? Allegedly, this is only for entertainment, guys. So allegedly, y'all don't take me serious with this story. But yeah, I had an incident one time when I was away, and my auntie walked up to me and she put her dress, like put me over a dress, like put her dress over my head, and I got to see all her breasts and everything. She had nothing on her. I wouldn't say what auntie this is, but this is alleged.
Yeah.
So, boy, that was the first time I get your hard on. So I know from then,
How old were you?
boy, I was at least 8, 9. I know from then something was wrong with me. Like sex. Woo, boy, I was a hard boy.
Listen to me.
Oh, Lord.
I was hard.
I just think a woman.
Huh?
Yeah,
That's important.
Yeah, that's important.
What do
Wait,
you
like
think,
I
madam?
say,
No, she quiet. She
No
quiet.
comment.
Yeah, we ain't here together.
Yeah.
No comment.
Yeah, that-
I,
yeah.
yeah, I thought this was Naldo about what a woman, what a woman brings to the table.
See?
Yeah, you
That's-
know.
But that's what is happening in this podcast. Whenever we talk about relationship or anything focused with companionship, we always end up on sex. With
That's
this,
not
because
I,
of this nigga.
I could see that.
That's not true.
I could see
hey,
that.
but that ain't
'Cause-
about,
I believe it is true.
hey, but you know what? We should normalize sex.
Thank you.
You know, and with the relationship, you can, you know,
I
you just
speak on
don't have to
what others
overdo
are
it.
scared to say.
You
A
know?
lot of people, listen to me. I've learned this in the past maybe 5 years of my life. A lot of females are low-key freaks. And if you don't,
Girls like girls, well,
if you don't do certain things, it won't come out to them.
Bro, I can be real. We together.
You got something to say?
I trying to see some stuff, okay? I don't know if we get, but I follow the full 100. Don't hold back. Say it. Don't hold back. Let me see what's going on. You know, don't make me feel like I's the only one who have this lust inside me. You know, because, you know, we got to express this,
She
you
being
know,
presidential right now, like,
you know.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
So Thomas ain't want no sex. He just wants someone to travel with. He can get married and be a virgin in his marriage.
Yeah.
That's nice.
So basically, you're saying a man should bring more to the table than a man. Period.
You mean the
that's
money?
all- In a
A man should
relationship,
bring
I-
more.
That's what I mean. A man should bring more to the table than a
Wait,
woman.
bro, in these
I feel
current
so.
automatic.
Yeah.
in these current
Automatic.
But
economic
if
times,
if a man does bring more to the table than a woman, is he going to be appreciated for
I
it?
don't think you
it
should.
depends on the woman, because
Yeah.
some women and some people don't appreciate you no matter how much you give to them. Think about
Which
some
is
women
true.
who with dudes, and even though she may not support them financially, she give that emotional support, that mental support. She always there for him, and he don't care
I
about
mean, but
it.
you got some women who do a lot for men.
Yeah.
And it's them who, you
So
know,
it's just the
a
individual.
lot
you
of
give it.
known for, you know, the women doing everything and they still go cheat on a woman. Most likely the story is.
Yeah,
So
but-
you say, is the man going to be appreciated for what he's doing? But more so, I feel like women don't be appreciated more so for what they do.
We
and I think
appreciate you ladies.
You,
We do.
okay.
No,
We just put it out here on
Because
the
I think they
podcast
hold
now.
like a lot of weight, like you say, dealing with y'all emotionally and everything. Because I don't think y'all like.
See,
a lot
I
of men don't like to
ain't
even
never
talk
been
their
the
emotions,
richest
so.
guy.
Hold on. Now.
I
That's
never
a whole
been-
nother topic. That's a whole nother rabbit hole we
What you-
going down.
what you say?
We don't
I
like
never-
to speak with emotions.
I feel like a lot of men don't.
In our society, we ain't promptu. Like, why y'all? Okay, we coming into a generation now where like women expressing that they like men to express their feelings more now.
Okay.
Back then, men grew up with two emotions that you could display. Either you happy or you angry. Men don't never talk about their feeling. Now it's something we put into our,
We had that discussion last week. We was
yeah,
talking about
yeah?
that's
that.
not something we put into our society as men. Like we just don't go down that road. So
Okay.
for a lot of men, like even getting in touch with themselves or with their emotions, becoming more emotionally intelligent, it's hard. A lot of men don't even realize. Like some men don't even notice it. So you gotta. It's just all about the person, to be honest with you. When that person is ready to open up and become more in touch with themselves, then they have no problem expressing them. I'll cry on your bosoms. Leave your bosoms.
Once you
open.
open up.
Yeah.
I'll
But I
cry.
feel-
you have to be comfortable
Cry
with
right
that
in your
female
lap.
to do that. I
But-
mean, I feel like I
but-
can.
I'll cry right
open
now
up.
for y'all.
Oh God.
But
No, I feel. he cry
But
right
I
now,
feel like that's a large part of the problems in modern relationships. It ain't just like the men ain't emotionally intelligent to a certain level. Sometimes it's expressive, and some women are. They still ain't have a certain amount of emotional intelligence to match emotional maturity. So in some instances, both men and women, when they don't get what they want, they throw grown people tantrums. And then when you try to explain like, well, you being unreasonable, oh, listen, bro, they ain't get what they want. So it's a problem until, you see what I'm saying? So it's just, we have to have a real discussion as adults.
Well, for sure, communication is key to me in any situation.
Facts.
So,
Any relationship.
yeah.
But
Any
like I say, a lot of people,
relationship.
they think they ready there. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
that
it
is-
have to be a certain amount of
that's
acknowledgement.
true.
And that's why sometimes even in a relationship, both partners is be afraid to be honest because each one saying, boy, I don't want you use this as something against me on rowdy.
And that's
You see what I'm
trauma,
saying?
to be honest with you.
But you have to be real. A lot of people have trauma. No matter if they come from one parent home, two parent home, they had love, they didn't. A lot of people have trauma and they bury it. And these shit manifest in the relationships. You see what I'm
But
saying?
we also have a lot of like, as Bahamians, we are very cultured and traditional. Like we old school, but still in a lot of ways. And our minds are close to a lot of things that society in other parts of the world has to offer.
Wow.
So certain things we don't accept with open arms. We criticize it in a negative way before we say, okay, that's fine. Like today or tomorrow, well, I don't know if you remember, like 2004, when someone said they were gay, it was like, ooh, you're gay. But now it's like the norm. So it takes us a long time for us to catch up with the world to accept a lot of things that is not traditionally Bahamian, I guess.
With that small mindness, like I remember I used to work somewhere, right? And it was this homosexual guy was there. He never used to come on to nobody or nothing like that, you know. But dudes, they used to just be so pissed at his presence, right? And so I say, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, right? You have so much problem with him liking man, right? And you talking about the Bible and this and all this, right? I say your brethren over there robbing and stealing from the old lady, murdering people, and y'all come to, but yeah, that's my brethren stuff. I say him, he ain't bothering no one. He just going about his gay life being gay. And I use those two words back to back, meaning like he's gay and he's being happy. And you over here mad,
Double and
right?
bundle.
All screw up like you want to do something. Why you have a problem, bro? Maybe you low key like man, and you have some suppressed
You wanna express
emotions. You saying because he like
mad.
man.
He won't be like that.
Yeah,
So he mad.
maybe
He
your
living
boy
the
don't
life
wanna-
he won't live.
Yeah, he gay. I have no problem with that as long as if you violate me, you steal from me, I have a problem with you. He ain't doing nothing to you but being gay. And he ain't doing that to you. He living his truth. So it's tough. Why don't you live your truth and just be honest, bro? You have a problem.
See, but I respect a man who lives his truth. If you first off, if you're gay, if you could be a gay man, you're strong. If you could come out and say you're a gay man, so I respect that from jump. However you do, you live your life sexually, has nothing to do with me. Just don't come on to me and be Gucci. Don't offend me in any way. And be Gucci.
Yeah. Well, I didn't want to go on that long, but this was a hot topic. We had two other topics we were supposed to get to, but I don't think we can get into that tonight.
No, the last one is vaccination, eh?
Well, social media pressures.
Oh, yes.
I really wanted to touch that.
I guess we could find out in the next episode
Yeah.
of Dragon Ball Z.
I guess we got to touch that some other time, but it was good having you on the board today. It was really dope.
Nice, thanks.
Did a great job.
Yeah, I love it.
Thank
You
you.
done this before, huh?
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
She's
First time.
natural.
So what y'all got this weekend? What y'all got planned?
Body list. all
Body,
good,
body,
wasted.
where?
Your
Oh,
bir-
it's
your
your
birthday
birthday.
when?
Yep.
Saturday? Sunday?
Sunday.
All right.
Bagway Day. I'm gonna be happy Bagway Day. So if anybody want to tell me happy birthday, say happy Bagway Day. That's what it
Bagway?
is. Bagway Day.
What I mean?
That's my brand. That's my logo. We out here. I wearing the shirt today, bro.
Oh, Bagway.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bagway Banks. Let's get
Bagway.
it.
Bagway Banks. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Y'all watching anything? I was watching Godfather Harlem.
Oh, I was on that too. Nice.
That's a pretty
Godfather
dope
what?
show.
Of Harlem. With
That's
Forrest-
on
Forrest
Netflix or
Whitaker.
something?
I was watching on my Fire Stick.
Cinema.
No, on my Fire Stick. What's the thing? What the dude name? Who's working alive? He gave us the app. Remember the app?
Korean?
Not Kareem. I forget his name. Slim
Corey.
dude. Yeah, he gave us the app. Whatever the app is, I was watching
I
on
know
that.
what you
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a pretty good series. I finished.
Did you watch it?
Yeah. I finished.
I don't watch TV like that.
No, you don't.
You finished what?
Social media.
Mm.
Well,
You want to tell everyone what you up to on social media?
Sure. So, speaking of social media, I try to post more on my skincare page. It's called Skin Luxury Bahamas because I'm an esthetician. I do skincare, I do makeup, I
Dope.
do waxing. Looking forward to moving bigger this year and years to come. So, like I say, social media is a big platform for me in terms of marketing. It's very tiring, but I find that to be like other than everything else that really reaches people.
Right.
Like, for sure. Try to get into the YouTube thing. This is why I was kind of excited to be on the podcast. I'm like, I'm not too y'all wouldn't think so, but I'm not too comfortable like talking into the camera
Really?
a lot. Yeah, I'm not. Like, for me to watch this and then hear myself back, that's a problem.
You'll get used
And
to
yeah,
it.
so this is why like I wanted the opportunity to do this because I was gonna say, okay, let me see how well I do, then I'd be more comfortable and just in my business alone pushing it.
Right.
So yeah, that's.
So you
I
do
like it.
you do sugaring too?
No, I don't do sugaring, just the waxing. Why you ask if I do sugaring?
Because I heard sugaring is less painful than waxing.
No, it's
I
more
last
painful.
longer.
It's
Go
more?
try it. You should try it. You have a sugar?
I'll try underneath my arm first. I don't know if I can take the rest.
I sugar it nothing.
No, but I snare though.
You always are.
Yeah,
thank you.
I
Clean.
snare the boy. Yeah, porn star
Clean.
ready. Gotta keep it ready. Gotta keep it ready. But anyway, let's get the hell out of here, guys. This is a good part. Appreciate you coming on the show.
Let them know
Had
where
a
they can
good
reach
time.
you, their pages and so forth.
Yes,
Oh yeah, so like I said, guys, Skin Luxury Bahamas. We do aesthetics, skincare, waxing, makeup. I also have a skincare line called Skin Luxury Bahamas.
Make sure stay at the mic.
Leaning it more into Jai Beauty Cosmetics. So like my name, I wanted to be like I brand the name.
Yeah,
that-
let me get into that name. Where did the name Jai come from?
So it's crazy.
Because that don't have nothing to do with
Nothing to do with me, right? A lot of people I can't answer when they ask me, But I was a big fan of Mulan for some reason. You know, you're right?
Right.
And I just was always into this warrior princess, whatever. Anyway, so I then took it. I didn't want Mulan because I don't really think I wanted to be a cartoon character. So I just figured that Milan fit better. The Jai, I have no idea. I can't even. I just felt like it flowed. The London.
It sounds like some tea. Jai tea.
Chai tea. That's right. I have no idea, but when I put it together, I just was like, ding. And then when you get on social media, it's like, even Drake named me and Drake. Like, is Aubrey or Audrey? Or something?
That's his middle name.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Drake is his middle name?
Do right.
Aubrey.
All right, but you don't go by no Aubrey over there.
Stand
You
for
know.
do right and kill everything.
So I just,
I said it's alleged it's down for do right and kill everything. Drake.
Oh,
Do right,
oh.
kill everything. Do right and kill everything.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
that's what they say it's done for.
So, I don't know. I just figured fit and I can make it work.
But that is a good name though. It's
You
very
like it?
attractive. Yeah. Like,
Yeah, I
like,
just feel like it.
I wanna see
Sound
what this is about.
exquisite.
Yeah.
It sound exquisite, gal. But yeah, it was
So-
nice having you on the show today. Appreciate
Thank
it. You could always stop by again if you don't mind. Yeah, what I'm gonna do is put your tag at the bottom of the page so everybody can know where to find you.
Oh, yeah.
For sure. But
Yeah. Support the thing.
yeah,
Show love.
great pod, man. So we partying for your birthday again. Sunday.
Unknown, undisclosed location. Bring the rock.
Anyway, we getting over here. Let's get over here, guys. Let's get over here.
My boy James Bond over there, secret agent.
Yeah, you see, may the universe grant us the serenity to accept the things that we can't change, the courage to change the things that we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Until next time, we out. We are out of here.